Here you will have free English and French videos to increase your skills to talk and to immigrate to Canada. You will have these videos from the partnership with Canada Smart Mind. Subscribe yourself to not miss any video. This is what you are going to have. 1. A grammar rule to know how to say your things. 2. A text to improve your pronunciation. 3. An exercise to consolidate your knowledge. You will learn how to speak English and French. You will learn how to settle in Canada. Subscribe and ring the bell to keep receiving these videos. Do not have concerns anymore. Improve your skills of listening, reading, writing, and speaking to get a higher score on international tests and immigrate to Canada or to any other English or French-speaking country. Pay close attention to this video to find out how. Now, here we go. 1. Grammar rule.
Difference between vowels and consonants, A and B. The first two letters of the English alphabet are A and B. A is a vowel, B is a consonant. So, what's the difference between vowel and consonant? The difference is actually very simple. To say A, you open your mouth. To say B, you close your mouth. In general, when you say a vowel, you do not block the flow of air. But when you say a consonant, you block the flow of air, for example by pressing your lips together. As for B, pressing your bottom lip against your teeth. As for F, pressing your tongue against the top of your mouth. As for L, the above is a gross simplification of vowels versus consonants. It shows vowels and consonants that are letters of the alphabet, but in reality when we speak we use more sounds than the 26 letters of the alphabet. Yet the basic difference remains the same. With vowel sounds we do not block the airflow. With consonant sounds we block the airflow, at least partially.
Now, here's the grammar rule that you can use while you are talking. Remember, you got to have the grammar rules, the pronunciation, and the vocabulary to sustain your conversation. I wish I could say some soft words to you and cool you down, but here is the thing, you have to go deep into your practice to develop your skills. We post here the basics of grammar, pronunciation, and vocabulary. So hit the subscribe button and bell icon in order to receive the other videos and increase your ability to speak. Also, contact us to see how easy and cheap is to enroll in our teaching program where you can have videos, exercises, and books to support your work and to increase your performance. And share this video with your friends and help them out. 2. Text.
The World Wildlife Fund for Nature, WWF, reports that nearly 3 billion animals were killed or displaced by Australia's wildfires in 2019 and 2020. The number, reported in late July, was about 3 times higher than an earlier WWF estimate. A team of 10 scientists studied more than 11 million hectares of Australia's countryside to create the latest estimate. In total, the wildfires affected about 143 million mammals, 2.46 billion reptiles, 180 million birds, and 51 million frogs, the WWF said. The group noted that koalas, kangaroos, and other native animals were among the affected wildlife. This ranks as one of the worst wildlife disasters in modern history, said WWF Australia Chief Executive Officer Dermot O'Gorman. The WWF said it used different methods to estimate wildlife populations, including information from over 100,000 studies. The scientists created models to estimate the number of creatures found in areas destroyed by fire. Project leader Lily Van Eden from the University of Sydney said the research was the first continent-wide examination of animals affected by wildfires. Other nations can build upon this research to improve understanding of bushfire impacts everywhere, she said. The total includes wildlife that fled destroyed habitats. These creatures faced a lack of food and shelter or the likelihood of moving into already occupied habitats. Researchers said the destruction will cause some species to become extinct before their existence is even recorded. "We don't even know what we are losing," said Chris Dickman, a professor of ecology at the University of Sydney. He spoke to Reuters news agency. "These were species that were here, and now they have gone. It's almost too tragic to think about," Dickman added. The WWF report calls for improvements in habitat connectivity to help species escape from fires. It also calls for identifying and protecting habitat that was not burned to help save threatened species. An expanded report on the study is expected later this year. The wildfires started in September 2019 and continued through March of this year. Scientists say the fires were fueled by higher than normal temperatures and years of drought in the Australian bush. The fires caused 34 human deaths and destroyed nearly 3,000 homes. The WWF said that over the past year it had raised money from donors to deploy emergency aid to the front lines of the fires to help injured and displaced wildlife. I'm Brian Lynn.
Remember to go to the description and check the links for Canadian companies searching for employees outside of Canada. Also, there is a link to contact us in the description. Since you can count only on yourself, make your inscription and hit the like and the bell icons to receive our videos. 3. Exercise. Words in this story. Rank. Give someone a position on a list of things in order of importance. Impact. Effect on something. Habitat. The natural environment of an animal or plant. Species. A group of animals or plants that are similar and can produce young animals or plants. Tell us your questions and pretty soon, you will see what we have to say. Leave your comments about this video and we will know what you like and what we can do to better help you. Thank you for watching this video and be sure that we will be with you in this journey to turn your dreams into reality. Keep up there and write your story. I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.